Good day to the colleagues who are in the office in Hatfield, in the provinces, and to those working remotely. Let me start by thanking all of you for the outstanding work during this unsettling and unprecedented COVID-19 pandemic. As a department, we were fortunate to have only recorded 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19. Both these colleagues were confirmed whilst they were still under lockdown. We are grateful that both of them have fully recovered. As GCIS was declared an essential service department, throughout this period, which is about 66 days, we have had colleagues working from the Tshedimosetso house. Safety measures were put in place by the corporate services. We thank corporate services for leading this effort. I also wish to acknowledge the responsibility and care that each of you have taken to keep yourselves and others safe, whether in the work context or around your families. With the majority of colleagues returning to the office, we have been able to sustain our safety measures. We also tried to avoid undue anxiety in our workspace. I would like to see us maintain this level of safety, which we need to perform our work in informing and reassuring the nation. Our safety environment will translate to the message we send to South Africans. What we have achieved so far in terms of safety should give us the confidence to guide the nation with confidence. I also wish to thank all our team members who conducted their work with diligence and discipline from their homes or other spaces during this time. I hope you will remain protected from the COVID-19 and enjoy good health now and into the future. Some colleagues were not able to perform work from home because of the nature of their work. To this, we thank sections such as supply chain and finance, who made sure companies were paid on time. There is a lot for us to get used to during this time, and we won't have all the answers immediately. We must keep taking to each other and work together to come up with the solutions. GCIS must remain the pulse of communication excellence in our country. We must remain open-minded, flexible, and cooperative during this time so that all of us can meet the targets set out in our individual performance plan and in the GCIS annual performance plan. I'm happy that we are all together today at the start of a new month under Level 3, the start of the Youth Month, and the start of the Child Protection Week. As public servants, we are privileged to be together today as a full staff complement after nearly 10 weeks of the national lockdown. Let us use our fortunate position to stay on track with the work we need to do. I'd like to acknowledge all the warm messages of support and appreciation I have received from many of you following my appointment as a Director General. GCIS and all of you have a special place in my heart and career, and I look forward to working even harder and better with all of you in the years ahead. Our compatriots in the Department of Health, nationally and provincially, are on the front line of the medical fight against COVID-19. As GCIS, we are on the front line of keeping the nation safe and preventing our health system from being overwhelmed by helping citizens, businesses, and others to change their behavior for the better. We do this by informing South Africans of the actions we can take to save lives and protect our livelihoods. This we do by building strong communication partnerships across the country that can take our messages to the entire nation. We do this by directing desperate individuals and companies to the many forms of relief government has put in place to help people and businesses in distress. And we do this by giving people hope and telling stories of how in the midst of danger, South Africans are taking care of themselves and exploring the surprising opportunities produced by this crisis. These are the reasons we have been classified as an essential service under the national state of disaster. The beginning of Alert Level 3 allows us and our service providers to engage more freely, and it allows us to interact more freely with the nation. At this time, we must draw on our love for our country and our care for the nation. We must draw on our creativity and work together within GCIS and with the government-wide communication system. We are important to government and to the country, and our work makes a difference that now saves lives and jobs. Let us use our new freedom of movement to do our best at work and to keep safe in our limited social interactions. Let us stay safe and protect South Africa. This is the first of the many engagements I will have with all of you, not just on COVID-19, but on all areas of our work. Your questions and proposals are always welcomed, and Mango and I will ensure that our doors and our attitudes remain open so that we can build an even better GCIS. I thank you.